Do, 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 da, da. Dee, 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 da, da. Do, do, da. Howdy, howdy, hello, hello. Welcome back to another Frivy Viddy, Frivy Viddy. So, here's the thing. Here is the thing. It seems like every time I softly speak in a video, it doesn't do as well. And I feel like at some point I realized that or thought it and was like, okay, I will forever whisper. Because I do get a lot of compliments on my whispers. So I just figured, okay, I'm a whisperer. But then I was like, why don't I just ask? Ask. So here I am, asking, what do you think of my soft spoken voice? Do you like it? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Sometimes, without realizing, I might go too high. I'll talk up here like I'm a little fairy or something, because I want to be a fairy. I want to be a soft, gentle little fairy sometimes, because in reality, I'm more of an ogre. And that's just what it is. So sometimes I'll catch myself speaking and it's very low, almost maybe monotone. I have a pretty low voice, and people are usually surprised when they hear my full voice, my outside voice. Usually when they stop by my Twitch stream, Twitch, and they're like, oh my gosh. And I think that's because with whispers, you can't really hear the bass. There's no bass when you whisper. When you whisper really soft, like this. So, there's that, as well as I usually like ASM artists or find ASM artists with higher voices very tingly. And I think I was very much inspired by ASM artists with higher voices like Springbok ASMR. Springbok, I used to watch her lots and lots. I loved her whisper and her soft speaking, speaking. I got teased growing up because I had a pretty low voice. And I think that's naturally made me want to make my voice higher. Like, no, see how light and soft it is? But then again, I tell people this and they're like, your voice isn't that low. I don't know. I'm just trying to give some backstory here of why that change might be, why that change might happen. And, yeah. So, what do you think? Think. Do you like it? Do you like certain words or certain ways that I say certain words? Or do you prefer if I speak a little higher like this? Just like this, up here, up here. Or do you like it a little lower? A little lower, lower, lower. Or do you not really care? Am I too breathy? Do I need to be more breathy? Let me try. If I were to speak softly, but with a little more breath, it would sound like this. What do you think? If I were to take out the breaths, make it much less breathy, and to the point, would that be better? Would that be better? I feel like taking out the breaths makes me speak a little faster, 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 which makes sense because when I made it more breathy, it slowed it down. This is a little bit silly of a video, but at the same time, I like it. It might be a little awkward since I'm just sitting here, sitting here with my hands in my lap and speaking ear to ear, ear to to ear, kind of experimenting a little bit. But, I mean, if it wasn't me doing it, I could see this being pretty tingly. I'm gonna speak a little bit higher now. Yeah, I could see it being pretty tingly. It's kind of a ramble, but it's talking about what I'm doing, which can be tingly. It's natural, free-flowing, free flowing. Predictable, yet not. And I think it can be calming. It can distract you from any thoughts that might be clouding your head, that might be making your heart heavy, your mind overwhelmed. Just enough. Just distracting enough. And if I take it and talk a little lower now, maybe make it a little more breathy, maybe even as simple a change as that could be tingly. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I love ASMR because it feels like everything is an instrument. And I think I've thought as my voice has voices, as instruments before. But ASMR just feels like an autopsy of these sounds, where we just focus so intently on one sound and play with it. Just play with it a little bit. Tweak it a little here. Tweak it a little there. And see how the results may vary. Now, I'm sitting and speaking pretty far from the microphone, at least in comparison to my average video, where I like to get really close, really close. What do you think of this distance? Is it too far? Should I get closer? Is right here okay? Or is it too loud now? Hopefully it's not, and I didn't wake you from your slumber. Slumber. I feel so out of practice, practice, practice with soft speaking. I'm really focusing on each word that I say, and I can notice as I get closer to the mic, it gets a little more difficult for me, and I want to start to whisper. But I'm gonna stay the course. This doesn't sound too bad in my ears right now as I listen to the feedback. Hopefully, it's not too loud for you. So, just to be safe, I think I'll stay back here, and you guys can tell me what you prefer. Mixing up my tone and inflection, inflection, inflection is fun. It's fun. Is it tingly? 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 I don't know if I feel like I am going lower, lower, lower when I do more breathy, breathy, soft speaking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to keep it crisp, 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 and not let my voice break, 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 break. I want it to be full all the way through. I think sometimes it can break a little bit soft. I started thinking of Romeo and Juliet. Soft the window breaks. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Lo siento. Siento. Is that tingly? When I'm talking back here, and then suddenly I'm closer to your ears. I'm just that much louder. I feel like showing the depth of the space here. Depth that you can hear. And if it's tingly, depth that you can feel. That's pretty cool. I like that. It reminds me of when I was quite young, listening to a barbershop roleplay. No video, just sound. I think it was quite popular. I think it went viral. But I would classify it as ASMR. But he really showcased the movement around. I remember just sitting at my kitchen in my chair, being like, knowing exactly where he was as he walked around. And he got real close to my ear, and he clipped. He snipped off some hair. And then he'd walk over here and snip. I was so immersed in it. It was almost creepy. I would get the chills, so it was almost too much for the senses. I don't know if it would wake you or make you sleep. I think it would keep you up. You feel your little hairs prick up. Because there was this wow factor of it. How real it was. It's it sounds like he's right there. It reminds me of the other day's video. I can feel my voice giving a little bit. Giving a little bit. It's not practiced. It's not practiced. I need to do it more. Well, if you guys like it, or if there's those of you who want me to make more videos with soft spoken, so it doesn't feel like when I upload a video and it says soft spoken in the title, like a lot of you go and don't click on it. Don't click on it. Click on it. Okay, I think this was more than enough of a test for you to know what you think of my soft spoken voice. So, do you like it? Do you like it? Or do you not? Do you prefer my whisper? Do you prefer my soft spoken? This is difficult. Okay, before I lose my voice, I will go. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever it you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Day, night, night, morning, morning, whatever it may be. But I'm just in a weird mood, so you got a different one and the original. So I'm gonna go